Hey, can we be friends? Oh, no. Oh, my face! Now we are I love Venom! This is the second part of Record 2020 Halloween special set to review. And I chose one floor Record Marvel Spiderman, or maybe Record Marvel superheroes, if you expect still have the names of superheroes what I say that. But still, this is a Marvel Spider-Man, and that is absolutely one floor Walmart exclusive. Venom Cloth, and Venom Cloth is absolutely it's actually the Walmart exclusive, but also the base on the new Disney Marvel Spider-Man season. It's called Spider-Man Maximum Venom. This is the third season of Spider-Man with having new names. And after I watched Spider-Man Maximum Venom was actually pretty good. It's set to and it's set to 2018, which is what I believe a Spider-Man season 2 of season 2. And it's seen 2000 and it's seen sent 2018 with Spider-Man season 2. It's seen Marvel Spider-Man 2017 has been improvement in my taste, and I wonder how we're going on in the next episode of Marvel Spider-Man Maximum Venom. But now, no talk about this series, more talk about this set. So Record Marvel Spider-Man 76163 Venom Cloth have 430 pieces at retail across a 30 box, which is a great price for that. I can't believe it. This a Walmart exclusive of Record Marvel Spider-Man set is actually 30 bucks. Set the piece of them is actually a 400 set. The piece of this set is actually a 430 pieces, which is it's quite insane that this set have a 430 pieces and it costs 30 bucks. Man, I love this price. But anyway, so let's talk about so now let's talk about the box first. And you can tell the Flame All Stars of 2020 is still the same what I already talked about a few the last three Record Spider-Man 2020 set. So I will skip this. You have a Spider-Man minifigures, here the Spider-Man face, and also they show up a 3 minifigures, which is of course names, which is the first one is of course Spider-Man, and then the exclusive minifigures is of course I Love Venom, which is let's just say it's absolutely different than a promotion at the TV series. Of course, I wish it was came out in this TV series of maybe the accurate of them, but still so excited to get a finalized Avengers members with Rakami figures for sale, which is good job. And the background, which is of them, is probably the best one. It's so beautiful and sapphire looking in my taste. I love having given some of a yellow to have more effect of the sunset effect, and that's so beautiful. And look at this. It has a beautiful light design, which is it can light it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And then the top side, they show up a 2090 Spider-Man minifigures. I mean 2090 Spider-Man minifigures. And then the next size, they show up the comic Spider-Man. The comic Spider-Man. Of course, a Spider-Man. Comic Spider-Man. Spider-Man artwork for the him comics, which is a comic Spider-Man artwork, and you have the Marvel logos here. You have a Marvel logos here, and then our mat, the box, it's got caught loopy. So thanks a lot, Rego. Maybe I was cut this box for myself, like realistic or accident. Yeah, that was way embarrassing. Also, some of the box like this one all damaged too. All damaged too, which is mad. Just mad. And then of course the left side, they show up record live amps. And then of course the left side on this side, it show up. And then of course the left side on this side, and of course the left side, they show up on this side a record live apps, which is of course a record live apps on this side, plus a record comps apps as well, like every set have it there. So yeah, but yeah. And then of course the back, they show up what this set have inside and how to of course play with. You get the Spider-Man has dropped from a spider buggy, which is that came out now well. And then Venom and Koenig, which is, by the way, I forgot to say it comes with Koenig. Yeah, it comes of course Spider-Man, Venom, and of course Koenig. Oh boy, I totally forgot about this, guys. That it also comes with a Koenig. Sorry about that. And look at this. Koenig has fly with the umbrella. But anyway, but as I say, a Spider-Man has jumped from him spider buggy, while Venom and Koenig has ride sorry. But again, Spider-Man has jumped from him spider buggy, meanwhile with but as I say, Spider-Man has jumped from him spider buggy, meanwhile Venom and Koenig has ride in Venom Grove together to defeat Spider-Man. And yep, it comes the extra accessory on Venom minifigures himself. They show up, it have two play features of Venom Grove, which is of course a walkie gimmick, and of course a shooty start gimmick as well on Venom Crawler. On Venom Crawler build that on that Venom Crawler have actually a two gimmick, which is the walkie gimmick and the start shooty. I guess so. And then they show up once again a Marvel logos here. And oh yeah, I forgot to say, on the downside, it also comes with of course a Marvel logos as well. And so with this one, as I just say, and this one as I just say as well. So now let's open the box. And by the way, even the background design of the box looks still beautiful as well. So yeah, but anyway, so now let's open the box and let's see what's inside. There it comes. And of course this set have a 3 bags. Bag number 1, 2, and 3. You have a sticker, and then we get of course a instructions, which is this one looks a little bit too small than compared to and yeah, this instruction looks absolutely too small compared to regular Marvel Spider-Man that was a Venom bag. Yeah, looks a little bit too small of this size. But anyway, the first page they show up, you need to open the next number of packs, and they show up how you use it, and then on this page they show up how you use the QR code to scan on regular live apps or even instruction plus as well. And then it comes of course this set comes with three bags, which is the first bag is of course to Spider-Man, and then we get the first one of course the bags number 1 we get 2 minifigures, and then bags number 2 we get nothing, which is makes no sense that it have 2 minifigures on the bags number 1. Well, bags number 2 get nothing. If they could at least put in coordinate on this bags number 2 would be a lot better. And then of course bags number 3 comes with a Iron Venom, which is definitely a Venomize of Iron Man, that's why it's calling a Iron Venom. Get it? But now on the next page, and there comes the all complete. And then comes the page on 75. It have all complete build of Iron. And then the page 75 it have a all complete build of. And then the page 75 it comes with all complete build of Venom Crawley, which is a Venom Crawley, which is both of Spider Bucky and Venom Crawley has been complete built. And of course this is a final page of this is a final page of Venom Crawley build. A Venom Crawley set build. And then nothing too much say about this one. And then we get the apps of all 3 of regular Marvel Spider-Man Winter 2020 set, which is of course Spider-Man was it Dark Oct. But I say that I don't remember these names. Well, I only remember it called. Yep, Spider-Man was it Dark Oct. Yep, I remember this name. So yeah. But anyway, and then the top size it come, and then on the top size a spider that was in Venom Mac, and then the last not the least is of course a Spider-Man himself. And I guess that's why. So now link my video of like a Marvel Spider-Man Venom Crawley speed build. So now let's take a look with the minifigures first. So 2019 Spider-Man is the same as the every regular Spider-Man set 2019 set, we have this poster of Spiderman, which is still cool, and I guess nothing else said about it, except it comes now with XI, which is kinda lame, but I guess it's because was replaced with Iron Venom XI, instead get a Spider-Man XI. Plus, he get a spider buggy as the support build. Well, Iron Venom and a Venom Glory as the main build of this set. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. And still to get him to my collection of only of Spider-Man, get it? But now let's move on with the Cornake next. And this version of Cornake is also from the 2019 that I only have the number one floor because Spider-Man Spider Bike case from 2019. And yeah, was way weird set. And it's glad to see him again in this set. And still, Cornake is absolutely a great minifigures. So thank you to see him again. So sadly, instead get a a 4 arms back build, we get a the weird umbrella build, which is by the way for Cornake XI Holocaust umbrella build, which by the way looks so weird. We use it a lot time of 4 time red big tooth pieces. We have a well done place, and doing like this looks so weird. The good things about this umbrella build, you can actually change its size overall, which is now this design looks much better. But now I think I need to change it back right now. So yeah. And still 2019 Cornake is absolutely a great figures. I get 2009 and still 2019 Cornake is still a great minifigures. And we get because him put appears in the next years of because Spider-Man a ghost car set, which is it absolutely came out in the next years. But I see images of because Spider-Man 2021 with a way set. So I absolutely love that. So now let's move on with the Iron Venom next. So Iron Venom is absolutely the best part about this set. Mainly because this is actually an exclusive minifigures, but also Iron Man Venom is absolutely a fantastic minifigures. It's absolutely a Venomized version of course the original Iron Man minifigures from this year's. And you can see the torso on the right side, it's got a little bit not Venomized at all. You can see the right arms are still red on this guys. That's because Venom tried actually possess Iron Man, which is, oh boy, Tony Stark is actually trapped in this Venomized, just like TV series of course. But anyway, as I say, Iron Man Venom is absolutely a fantastic minifigures. It said the legs don't have any printing, but ask for the torso printing in the front, looks the best one. It has absolutely mixed and combo version of Iron Man and the Venom torso printing on the front, which is looks so amazing. And it has absolutely great detail, and the light is actually red. Ask me the 60s of the Venom Konsky, of course, of the Iron Man minifigures, which is Iron Venom. And as I say, of the right side, it have some of part of Iron Man torso printed part that it was not finalized at all yet, but the rest of his body are still finalized, which is good. And then the back torso looks also great as well. Plus we get a more the left side that the left sides are not finalized at all, but the rest sides mostly for right it eyes. I mean it's absolutely finalized right now. At the final try process on Tony Stark. And the torso printed looks, as I say, still great looking. It has many details going on here. And yep, what they say, it's true. It has every detail on the back printed, and the back printed have a great detail that makes the back printed on the torso look so great. And yes, not just a Chrono Gold, but also Chrono Silver. I mean Chrono Silver as well, which is I love that record. Thank you so much. You absolutely did a great job for that. And still still having some of course a lot a dark gray line printed to make Iron Man a torso back printed to have a lot of great detail. So good job for that. And for face is so cool looking. It absolutely remind me for the different forces of the original Venom one. If you take a look at the eyes and mouth, the eyes it looks like a Venom from Marvel Spiderman 2017, which is looks pretty good, and the mouth is so creepy that I love it. And more creepy than this one, which is honestly absolutely I love having this more creepy Venom mouth than this one. We have an open mouth. This one looks absolutely creepy, but this one looks even more creepy than I thought, which is that's why this design absolutely 60s, which is this design is absolutely 60s as the villainous. Despite this is a Iron Man, but mostly them are definitely Iron Venom, what the box say that, which is good job for that. And inside here you can see a 2018 Tony Stark face printed, and you can see in the front it see, hey, are you wanna fight for me? And then on the back which is and then on the back, which is a alternate face, it have a Tony Stark face. We have a visor, which is like every Tony Stark, aka Iron Man figures have them since 2018. Asking for XLE, mostly them are one by one with specific trains like blue to ASCII B Iron Man jet boots, like every Iron Man have them, and it have a power blast piece that like every set, if you click this button, then you can actually shoot them. Oops. Oh, there it comes. And now I need to fight the new one. Let's just say. So yeah, as I say, I know Venom is the best part about this. But anyway, and as I say, Iron Venom is the best part about this set. And so yeah, and again, Iron Venom is the best part about this set. And Iron Venom is absolutely a fantastic minifigures overall. So now let's move on. But anyway, So now let's move on with the build next. Starting up with the Spider Bucky first. And the build of Spider Bucky I really like. It's not bad. It absolutely did a great job to have the accurate of the comics one, which is good job. The sticker on the front looks pretty good. The build on the size, which is in the front, looks pretty good in my opinion as well. And also okay. I'm also like the using 1x1 tile with holder piece with white Kolsky to make white Kolsky as be let's say Kolsky of Spider-Man white Kolsky of this vehicles. Since sometimes we have a white to have to get be 6Cs as be Spider-Man Kolsky we have a red Kolsky of white. I mean we have a white Kolsky of the web, which is actually good choice for that. And I have no problem we have a white Kolsky only on 1x1 tire with holder piece at the plate one, which is Spider-Man 1x1 plate piece as well. And it have actually only one minifigures, only one space for one minifigures, that it have a tiny space, a tiny space that you can connect only one minifigures, which is, yeah, I guess it's not fine. Yeah, I guess, but yeah, I guess it's fine to do this, since it's just a bulky and it's not bad choice. So it's actually alright to do this and still fine about this. So yeah, and then we get a more light build with using 1x1 tile with holder pieces, but also I forgot say a trains yellow 1x1 plate pieces as well, along with the front one as well. And it's also using in the back as well, which is, yeah, I really like this choice, but Record ever made this, so yeah, I really like it. And it was used by Heldo Pizza, which is a good job for that. I also like they use it to tie a vehicle piece in the front at the back, and it have a similar connection, except it gave actually a good lock of the downside between in the front and down, and between in the front and the back build as well. We covered this vehicle piece on the two sides between the front and the back downside build as well. It still looks very well with these vehicle pieces on the downside, both front and of course a back. The back. And yeah, as I say, the sticker looks absolutely great. The sticker himself looks absolutely great. It's definitely remind me from one of Spider-Man, Spider-Man sticker, what I believe. At the back build, I love to use it Exoforce head, Exoforce or species to fit very well to try having the accurate of the comics one, which is good job. And it's actually a flat surfer, and it's actually a flat surfer as well, which is good job. Also it have this, also it's used to tie a 1x2, let's say whatever corner pieces that you can hold it back something, like of course a 1x1 plate piece with white color scheme. It can be absolutely fit very well for an hour of Spider Bucky there. And that fits very well. Unfortunately, it has some problem here. One, why they given 1x2 tire with soft pieces? It kind of sticks out, and they could at least give more pieces, or maybe replace it just 1x3 with 1x1 plate pieces connect together on the back build to have a lot better design. Also, the doors build looks very bad. It has actually that kind of ugly looking, using a lot pieces between grill, 1x2 slope pieces, 1x1 tire pieces, 1x2 plate pieces with holes, which is one technical piece, and mostly the most sticks out piece of the doors build all across the brass door shooter piece. That we have a red Korski of shooter blast door. I already see this Korski in a few sets to go, and yep, it was used in a 4 time since 2018, which is absolutely a good fit. It was actually a pretty good fit if it was of this red blaster shooter piece. And yeah, it can shoot very well, but it failed to have the average of the comics one. It would be better if the doors would have a lot better pieces, if the blaster was never happened in this set. And still, I really like the Spider Bucky build, and it's not bad build at all. Yep, the Spider Bucky I really like, and of course it's not a bad build at all. So good job, Spider Bucky, you're not a bad set. So now let's move on with the Venom Clover next. So here Venom Crawler build, and Venom Crawler is actually very nice version of Spider Crawler from the last years of Marvel Spider-Man, which is, I absolutely love this idea. And it has actually some of puzzle here, like of course the feet build looks pretty good. I love they using a let's just say yeah, a 60 time a big tooth piece plus 8 time of plus 8 time of info plus 8 time plus 8 time of plus 8 time in feather floppy plus 8 time here factory inverse plus 8 time in feather for below plus 8 time of record plus 8 time of here factory in feather in feather of plus 8 time of here factory in feather plus 8 time of in feather plus 8 time of here factory in feather for below 8 time of here factory in feather for below here factory in feather for below fit pieces, and that fits very well with having back on this Venom Korski fits very well, and it can move me as well. That the invention for below fit pieces can actually fit. While the between or the front and the back, this size have actually a both choice, which is you can actually have two possibility of the claw and possibility of the feet as well, which is, man, I love this set comes with the makes a bold choice as well, which is, yep, good job for that. And for the sticker on the feet, looks also great. It have very well designed. It actually have of course a very nice design of the sticker that makes it white and black fit very well on this Venom. And still, the sticker on the feet looks absolutely great. It's definitely the coolest one of this build, and I still love these stickers so far. And it have a lot of good detail and definitely looks like a symbiote. Yeah, and it definitely looks like symbiote. And it's absolutely more like a symbiote design as well of the Venom, which is good job for that record. I really love this, and which is good job record. I really love these stickers so much. So thank you so much. I really love it. And then we get, of course, a details build. And details build looks pretty nice. It absolutely looks like the spider tails, which is I'm always the good user with the same design as 2019 spider claw. We have this nice lucky spider tails build, and the sticker on this side looks also great as and the sticker of the tails looks also great as well, and even more greatest, and even more coolest than the feet sticker, which is this one, that the detail sticker is more coolest than the feet one, that it have a lot detail on the tail sticker than the feet sticker, which is absolutely love that. I absolutely love that record. Good job. And it also have of course the blaster shooter piece, which is you can shoot it at like the cannon. Get it? Because this have built this, because it have the build like this size that it can, instead shoot it like the normal size, it can shoot it like the cannon. Get it? The cannon build, but still it's just the blaster build. And I also like the using using a different looks of the lab build. We cover code piece instead bricks, and it have a trains pepper, which is, oh boy, yes, I'm glad to see the more of trains pepper cone piece in this set. So of course the lab build we cover trans purple cone piece looks absolutely pretty good on this full set. The build of lab isn't too expensive, but still looks pretty good due to have a different color scheme and different pieces on inside from the lab piece, which is good job for that. Also, it have a once. Sorry about. That's my mistakes. And oh yeah, it have. And oh yeah. It have a one stat that you can only connect with, of course, the lamp piece on this side. And you can see it fits very well. If you take off the Venom probably has lost a trans purple lab, but if you connect like this, I get damn, he got that Venom probably got him trans purple lab built. I get, which is I really like that. And as the downside, I really like the build as well. It looks honestly pretty cool on this size. The mouth is so creepy, which is that I wanted to see them, and definitely did a great job. For that. Which, by the way, I'm so happy they actually did a great. Which is this one has absolutely did a great job on this mouth build, which is the mouth looks so creepy, and that is definitely great quality of that. And they also use the Star Wars a soldier piece, which is the Star Wars GTBS soldier piece here. We have it you pretty with a full Venom eyes that it was using on this soldier, Star Wars GTBS soldier piece here. And speaking of that, the new printing on the Star Wars GTBS soldier piece looks absolutely pretty cool. It definitely looks like the Venom himself with having 4 eyes. And definitely did a great job with having this amazing shape overall, which is, man, the shape is so great, and the printing looks so cool as well. And absolutely pretty nice as well, as it should say. And then the best part about this set, it's of course the gimmick, and then the best part about this set is of course the one gimmick himself. It's actually the running play features. If you hold it like this, it can run inside every side. It's absolutely fun to play with. This is actually the similar play features as 2019 Spider-Man from the last years of the Marvel Spiderman. It's same I don't have a 2019 Spider-Man, but at least I got Venom one. And the boxing works absolutely fantastic. And definitely it's absolutely fun to play with, and it was absolutely fun to play with. Unfortunately, it has some problem. First off, even though the color scheme is really good, it has some problem here. Why the eyes, the Venom eyes put on the Star Wars GTB soldier piece looks too dark. I prefer just a regular white, not a dark white. You ain't stick like really regular. Just give us a normal white, not just dark white. You ain't stick like really regular. Like seriously. Also, it have some of the issue of sorry by the way. And also it has some issue of the color scheme. Like I see some of a light gray, dark gray, and even 10 plus plus the red inside build on even the technique and the 2x2 tile piece as well, and inside having a rabbit mouth technique piece on this size that these actually sticks out so bouncy. Like really, we have a red color scheme, we have a red, dark gray and light gray on this set. It and plus the 10, it actually sticks out so much, even though it have good person here, but still the color scheme of red, light gray, red, light gray, dark gray, rabbit's brow at the 10 sticks out so much, and it's easy to fix this. We just have a white and black set. This set have a soupy have a toast white and black, and even they still have a metallic platinum Konsky as well. Actually, the lamp built Konsky have actually occurs a metallic platinum Konsky of the lamp piece as well. So they still actually give a Konsky like the lamp have them, like lamp have them. Also the nice tails built have also issue too. If you see this sticker, you can see the next size, and yeah, this one inside here it comes across the more white piece, which is the hood one, which is the hood white piece. So we have it across we have a black bricks for we have a black bricks 4x6 with both at angles. That doesn't work at all with this Konsky. They could at least give it more, two more sticker on of the left and right sides of this both an angle piece to make a lot better Konsky, to make a lot Konsky of this tails build. We cover more white to do sticker. Or even to give it a white bricks 4x6 with both an angle piece to have a black only on the sticker, while the black design should be half with just a 2x2 tile piece. And even the technique, the white with this white technique piece, and even with this white technique piece should be white technique. White technique piece should be have the black as well to contain the Konsky on the back build of the tails to have the black Konsky of the reverse a bricks 4x6 with both an angle piece should be have of course a 6 Konsky overall in my opinions. And then we get the total printed. And then we get and then lastly which is the last problem of this build. It of course the buy build himself, which is the cockpit. And buy and lastly, which is the last problem with this set is of course the buy build. And it's pretty much it's just a boy looking. So the buy build of Venom crawler is just boy. It's pretty much the bland version of 2019 Spider Crawler buy build. If they said 2019 Spider Crawler have actually a solid design. I guess the buy build of Venom Crawler is pretty much very boy. It's pretty much the bland version of 2019 Spider Crawler build. If you see 2019 Spider Crawler in other images, you can see 2019 Spider Crawler has actually it have and if you see it and if you can see a 2019 Spider Crawler by design, you can see 2019 Spider Crawler has actually better design than the Venom one, because only 2019 Spider Crawler has actually a decent and the solid design. To have a the colorful color scheme between red and the blue, to have 60 color scheme as be Spider-Man vehicles. With this one, even though it have 60 color scheme with black and white, the body build of Venom still bulky. Plus, they just using 1.1 lab holder pieces for unneeded, be honest. And they so don't have it then at the place with 1.1 giant pieces. And there are some good positive, and at least Venom Crawler by build, it still have some of course at least Venom Crawler by build, it have at least some of positive here, like I love the using the I absolutely love the using like I really love sorry like I really like the using mini antenna pieces to have a Venom iron holder on, and to have an iron Venom to control the Venom Crawler if this was just a vehicle, not just the creatures. And only way to do, take off these 1.1 bricks pieces, a power blaster, and then and then Iron Venom can control a Venom Crawler and attack Spider-Man. And we get and speaking for cockpit, this set have actually 82. This body build, it actually have a two spaces. One of course in the front, and the one more one is actually for the back, which is it have a two spaces, which is actually this body build. It actually have a two spaces. Which is by the way, it have a of course which is by the way, it have actually it have a two spaces. I should say it's which is by the way, the body build have actually 80 which is by the way, this body build it have actually a two spaces build you can connect to me because one is of course in the front and the other one is the back as well. If you wanna connect with SKP, I have Venom T-arms of maybe white set, what I call it that. So yeah, and by the way, the quality of the Venom Crawler is also buoy as well. We cover more black than just white. It's constantly the limbs, tails, and head are already constantly the feet, the tails, and the face already have already have a black color scheme. So it at least easy to fix this if the black and the white color scheme of the Venom Crawler body build was a swap, like some of a white piece on of the body was a just black, while the black piece was actually the white. That color scheme will be much better. And yeah, the limbs looks kinda not good in my opinion. But hey, at least the feet face at the tails at the sticker at the Karski are still good. So I guess at even that build is also good as well. And I guess that's about it. So now let's do my final thought of this set. Well, I thought this set is gonna be a bad, but I say my thought of like a Marvel Spider-Man Venom Cooler set, but asking now plus I built it then, it wasn't. I was actually wrong. The build of Venom Cooler looks super okay here. It has the good build of the claw, tails, and the mouth of course. The Karski was really good. The sticker is so great, and the play features of the workout, which is the spider walkie play features, as they say a spider play, which is as they say a spider walkie play features works actually at the best part. At the play features of the spider walkie is the best part about a Venom crawler build so far, and it also comes with the blaster shooter gimmick as well. It has some promo like the Karski or the Venom eyes or the limbs, and of course the comic as well. And even the tails still have a more sticker like in the front have it, plus the feet as well. And the limbs is not good at all. And yeah, the body build is so boring that it only have a mini antenna. That it have a mini antenna piece at the two spaces was only good things about a Venom Cooler body build. And the Karski of by Venom isn't good. So yeah, they should at least switch white and black around on the Venom Cooler body build. That the part of white piece on the body was replaced with the black, while the black piece of the Venom Cooler body was just a white Karski instead. That's probably a lot Karski of the Venom Cooler body. Karski, of course, and inside on the Venom Cooler Karski is still bad, and it also have a of course, and I almost forgot it have a pretty good piece as well, like they use it Star Wars GTBS soldier piece and Hero Factory in Visual and Floor Below fit piece as well. The older part like the Spider Bucky is not a bad build. I really like the build of Spider Bucky too. It's not bad, and done really great job to have it to try at the accurate of the comics one. Asking for the minifigures were also solid as well. 2019 Spider-Man, I'm glad to have it in my collection. It's nice to see Conan to have it's also nice. 2019 Spider-Man, it's glad to have him I get to my collection. It's also nice to have a Conan minifigures to have a second appearance. And it's also nice to have a Conan be the second appearance in this set after Spider-Bike case that it was first appearance of 2019 coordinated. Now this is a him second appearance, which is good to see. This guys I get with 2019 first floor Spider-Bike case. And the best part about this set are of course I love Venom. I love Venom are absolutely fantastic minifigures. And probably the best part about this set, the toys are printed on the front and the back. Both of them are amazing, and the face printed on the helmet one looks so cool. So I guess I recommended them, and mostly for the I Love Venom minifigures. So my final thought of this set was actually okay. So Venom Crawler was actually a okay set so far, and I mostly recommend it just for PC and for Spider-Buggy, and of course for the minifigures as well. But asking for I guess I recommended to be the second of the good set to get. And still I mostly recommend it for the minifigures and the Spider-Buggy and for PC as well. And as I say, I'm recommending asking for I recommended this to be the second of the good set to get of Marvel Spider-Man. I guess that's about it. And asking for I give it 6/3 out of 10. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So what you guys think is link comment in below. This is how start and say out. Oh yeah, I forgot two things. One, between left and right feet, Venom Crawler feet build. It actually have possibility we have it across a hinge joint view. Yep, it can move me up and down since it have a hinge joint, which is that makes sense to have a possibility the between builds of between left and right feet build. At second second, let's just say it have possibility, so why not do it then? So this feet have a this the first part built of the first the fingers, which is invisible from below, can move me up and down. Yep, the finger, so the cloth can move me up and down. The feet can move me up. Sorry about that. But again, the cloth can move me up and down. The feet have a bow choice, which is you can move me every side. It have a lot of possibility of this feet. And of course the right side have the same possibility. We have a cloth can move me up and down, and he'll have of course a bow choice on the feet build, of course. And then for the left and right, for left side of the feet build, this one have a definitely the same possibility as the front build. This one have a bow choice. And this one has actually, and this one has, and this one have a, and this one have a, as I say, this one have a hinge choice, which is this feet can move me up and down. See, you can see it can move me up and down. At the back build, at And of course the back build of the left feet side build, it have the same possibility as the front one, and the same possibility on this feet as of course in the front, of course the front one, of course this one, of course this of course this feet build, and again it have the same possibility as this one, which is from the left front feet build that it have in toys. So yeah, the right size have the same possibility with the cloth at the feet as the left one, and the back one, yep, the same as the front one on the cloth at the feet as well. And for back, it have the same possibility as the of course the front one, which is the cloth can move up and down, and here at the feet have a both choice here that you can move every size what you want to. Oops, sorry about that. Oops, and yep, can move every side what you ever want to. And the same goes for the left one, that the same cloth possibility and the same same feet possibility. We have a both choice as the front one. And hey, and if you can ride this Venom crawler, it can move himself. See, it can move himself. Yeah, it can move itself. Of course. See, it can move himself. And so yeah, I guess that's about it.